Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 12th. This week, definitely make sure to check out astrojar.com for more awesome astrologers and readers. But let's see what comes up for you this week of the 12th. And yeah, that looks good. All right. Yeah, it's been a pretty, I would say, interesting but good week for pretty much everybody. And it's going to be very good for you for a couple reasons. But you have the Seven of Clubs. Again, I think that there's this internal battle between tradition and what you actually want. I don't know what that means, but it's a message that came in, so I'm going to deliver it. I think that, like, I give the example a lot for Virgo, that it's like, I think for a lot of you, you're battling that, like, desire to have, like, a traditional job and all this other stuff, and wanting to start your own business. For that seems like it's, that's for a percentage of you. I feel like for others of you, you could be like dating somebody that you don't really want to date, but you feel like you have to for whatever reason, or you feel like it fits a certain mold that people expect of you. I really think that this card this week is actually just saying, it's not actually saying anything. I think it's actually just saying that you are starting to challenge you're starting to challenge beliefs. I think you're starting to challenge those things and say, like, what does anything matter? Like, what does it matter what people think and all this other stuff? So I think a lot of you are just kind of challenging those things in your head, and you're just like, kind of challenging what is, people's expectations of you, and you're just not going to live up to them anymore anyway. So you're just going to live your own life. So very interesting message off that card, and I think it'll be very helpful for you, because then you'll get the things that you want. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Very good card for starting new things, as I say, getting new things started. Very successful card. Anything you start new, anything. Business, money, investment, relationship, new spiritual pursuit, new exercise routine, anything. Anything you start new under this card is highlighted. It's also a very good card for selling things. If you are selling anything right now, home, car, or literally selling stuff like in your business, this is a great card for that. It's also a great card for contracts. You have this card, and you also have the Ten of Diamonds. The two cards together really are very supportive for signing any types of business contracts, and it's also combined with the Six of Diamonds. So I think you have a little bit of a business edge this week when it comes to negotiations and contracts, both. So it would be a great week for any of you who are like looking for a new place and need to negotiate rent and things like that. Whenever a six comes up, I always tell people, don't settle on anything. Like, if you're going to a place and you're looking to rent a place or something like that, don't settle on the first price. Buying a car, don't settle on the first price. Chances are there's a little wiggle room there, and you could get a better deal just through very simple negotiation. So I'd encourage you to do that this week. Next, you have the Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades, I always say, is a card of needing to avoid gossip. So definitely avoid gossip and avoid gossipy people at work, and especially at work with this card. But it's also a card of needing to get started on something new. Like, a lot of you could be sitting on an idea, like just have an idea that you've been thinking about for a long time. Get started on that this week. It could be very helpful for you. Also, when it comes to lending money this week, just be careful of lending money this week, I would say, with this card. Sometimes when I get the Queen of Spades, to me it's the card of, lending money to somebody, not getting it back. So I always say, if a friend comes to you this week and they want to borrow money, just know that you're probably not going to get it back. So that right there should make your decision. If you're okay never seeing it again, then go ahead and lend the money. If you're not okay with that, then don't lend the money. Because again, chances are if somebody comes to you needing money, you're not going to see it again with this card. Or it'll just take a long time for you to get it back. Next, you have the Ace of Clubs. This is my favorite card in the deck. It's a card of learning and learning new things. You're going to hear me talking about this a lot in 2017, 2018, 2019, and so on, because I feel like learning, it came up in the 2016 readings, guarantee it comes up in the 2017 readings. I think learning is going to be directly profitable from here on out, and anywhere you want to grow in life, learn something new, read a book, watch a YouTube video, take a course, whatever, because I think learning is going to become directly, like I said, directly profitable and things like that. I keep telling people, I don't think jobs are coming back. I think it's actually probably going to get harder to get a job and things like that. But the one thing that will be profitable, again, for people is learning new skills and also having the ability to learn things faster. If you can do that, then I think getting jobs and things like that will become very much easier. Also, again, as far as jobs go, I think people are going to become more like contractors and get contracted out. So again, think about, if you're struggling to get a job, think about developing a skill that could be contracted out, or where that could make you like a consultant or something like that. I think that would be very profitable as well for a lot of you. Next, you have the 10 of diamonds. More money, raises, promotions, things like that coming in. Also a great card for travel and also dealing with groups of people. If you're dealing with a group of people involving money this week, this is a great card. Yeah, just a great card for money in general, making more money. And like I said, all that contract stuff I already talked about. 6 of diamonds, progress. I think there's a lot of progress for people coming in now. And I think it will be very helpful, and people will be making a lot of progress towards things that they want. I also think people are just lining up properly with the things they want, and that's also going to lead to more success. So really like to see that as well. But looks like a really strong week for you. I think you'll be feeling it, especially financially. There isn't like a lot of love here coming in or anything like that. That doesn't mean that, like I say, it's just a card reading. Has no control over your life. So, it could always come in, but it definitely seems financially focused for you. But it looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.